Welcome back, guys. It's fucking Dirty Mike and the boys. We're back in the cut. We're back here with Zach Quiznos. We're back here with Rick Pendy.
It's
and
better.
Jordan.
It's better.
Play no games. We're back in the cut.
Why is your name cooler than ours?
It's just Gomez. It's just Jordan Gomez.
Yeah, it's just Zach and just Rick and just Jordan.
That's it. Zach,
just Jordan, just Zach, just Rick.
But as
each
a
one of our
unit,
names starts with a just.
as a unit, we are what?
The Dirty
Dirty
Mike.
Mike and the boys. Let's say it together. Dirty Mike,
Dirty Mike and the boys.
Dirty Mike and the boys. No, we got it. Okay, 1, 2.
Don't say it 3. Dirty Mike,
Dirty
and
Mike
the
and the
boys.
boys. Dude, you're
Saying it
saying
too
it
early. Way
too
too
early.
early.
Aim for the bushes.
Aim for the bushes.
Aim for the bush. You think what I'm thinking?
There's not even any bushes. There's not any bushes.
Hey, we need to do desk pop though. Ready to commemorate this whole thing.
Boom, boom. Each bring a 9. Shoot the roof off Rick's house, and we're in.
All right.
For sure. For sure.
We got the email set up. What are we doing? Twitch set up or no?
Twitch is being set up right now.
So next week we'll just fucking turn it on and let's fucking ride.
Yeah, next week's gonna be fucking rolling. Whose fucking mug is that?
That's mine.
I like that fucking mug.
Thank you.
You got it from Spencer.
I'm gonna have to go buy a fucking mug for this because you have 2 mugs out. I don't have a mug. I'm gonna get a
Dunder
mug.
Mifflin, Step Brothers.
You said Mufflin's Mifflin.
Yeah, that's what I said, Mifflin.
Do you even watch The fucking Office?
I
Don't,
did.
right? You fucking don't.
I actually did, but only one time.
Which episode did you watch?
The chili.
I watched all of them.
You're fucking full of shit.
How did you only watch 300 episodes one time?
I swear.
Okay. You swear?
Yes, I promise.
You swear? Okay.
Yeah, if you quiz me, I might not get shit right.
No,
I don't
think
have
you're
a
gonna
good
get anything
memory.
right because I don't think you
I
fucking
don't have a
watched
good.
it.
Yeah, I do. I know.
Okay.
Okay,
you ready?
I know Scott. Right?
Who's Scott though?
Scott's the manager.
His name's Scott? That's his name?
It's his last name.
What's his first name? You're fucking full of
Michael
shit.
Scott. Yeah.
Okay. Who is the receptionist? What's her
Pam.
name? Pam what?
Ooh.
She got a last name.
Pamela.
They don't call her Pamela.
Fucking
Anderson.
Yes.
Pam Anderson. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Wrong. Okay. Who's her boyfriend? What's his name?
You're just wrong.
What's her boyfriend's name?
Jim.
Yes.
Yeah,
What's his last name?
Jim
Doesn't
with
say
the
last
long
name.
hair. Then
Yes,
there's
they do.
there's Dwight.
Come on now.
There's
Harper.
Dwight.
Hopper.
Hopper.
Wait.
I don't
what's
fucking know the last
Dwight's name.
Dwight Howard.
Dwight Schrute.
Yes. No. Wait.
Howard?
No. Yes. It's
Yes.
Schrute.
You say anything? No.
Yeah,
No.
just everything I fucking say is no, okay?
Yeah, it's Dwight Schrute,
whatever. He started fucking, Michael Scott started dating the fucking head corporate Jane and shit, and
Okay. So what
had a
happened
fucking.
there? What happened?
Well, I want to say they were gonna have a baby or something like
So
that,
guess
or
who knows?
wanted a
What's
baby.
Chili spilt?
I don't fucking know. They stopped dating, and then
They stopped dating. He started dating a hotter chick.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they broke up.
He actually did a lot of hot fucking bitches in that show.
weird as fuck. But yeah,
Jack Ryan before the beard.
I don't know. I like Jack Ryan.
All right, fuck
With
one,
the
marry
beard.
one, kill one. Dwight, Jim, and that black guy from the basement.
Wait, who's the black guy from the?
Kill the black
I got
guy
you.
from the
Oh,
basement.
You talking about Oh my god, what's his fucking name? I'm hearing everything out there. Anyway, that's not the point. I'm gonna marry Jim because he's a very marriable man.
What do you mean?
Dwight and
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And I'm gonna
What
kill
do
the
you
black guy.
mean? What do you mean he's a very marriable
Why
guy?
is it racist?
What do you mean he's a very
Dude, Jim's the
marriable
kind of guy
guy?
you take home to mom.
Okay, as in
Dwight's
what?
not. He has
What
he has a
characteristic?
Dwight's
breakfast.
fucking crazy, dude.
He has a bed and breakfast.
That is true.
He does have bed and breakfast.
He has the beef.
And he actually owns
He
the
does
fucking
have the
farm.
beef farm.
He's probably
He has
got
the beef
bread.
farm.
That's what I'm saying.
He has
Yeah,
a lot
he's
of
got a
bread,
bread.
but he has a crazy ass cousin.
Okay, so fine. I'm fucking Jim.
So
man.
now you
I'm
know I
sticking to
fucking watched the show. Now you know that I watched the show.
The black guy's still
Anyways.
gonna get killed. I'm sorry.
That's racist.
No.
That's the first thing that I said.
Wait, you gonna kill the black guy?
Yeah, like before you all kill the black guy. I didn't know who I was gonna marry or fuck. Yeah.
He didn't even say the black guy. He was like, kill the black guy. It wasn't even out yet.
Well, I mean, every movie that you see out there is just the black guy always dies
It's
first.
fucked up. He always does
Pretty
that first.
fucked up, but
It's usually in scary movies too.
scary movies,
The black
yeah.
guy is always the one to get killed.
Texas
It's fucked
Chainsaw Massacre, boom, black guy die first.
up. Jason, Freddy
Black
vs.
guy.
Jason, black guy dies first.
Boom.
Is there even a black guy in the movie? I don't know, but it's always a fucking black dude getting murdered first.
Dude, fucking, what's that one movie where it hypnosis and shit like that?
Oh,
Get Out?
Get Out? Yeah.
Boom.
Well, I mean, he actually made it out.
Killed. They get hypnotized.
Yeah.
And they put one white guy's mind in a young black guy's mind so he can be back in his prime, you know?
Yeah.
His wife wants to get fucking blacked raw.
She did.
So, that's what I'm saying. You know, they put the old white guy's mind in the black guy's mind.
Yeah.
And
They want the skill and the talent of the black person, but
in an old white guy's mind, you know?
Exactly.
Like, that's him, you know?
That's crazy. Fucking Jordan Peele, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Genius idea, though. I mean, it was a great fucking movie, so.
So we got the email set up. That's a badass screensaver.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
You heard Kanye's new song?
I did. Is it the easy one?
Yeah.
That shit went off, bro.
So saying.
There was like fucking so many disses. He fucking dissed Kim, dissed Drake. Drake. Fuck, I was listening, but it was a good fucking song. Actually,
fucking Pete Davidson.
Yeah, he just said fuck. I'll beat Pete Davidson's ass and shit like that.
God kept me alive when I crashed and beat Pete Davidson's ass. I bought the house across the road because that's what wealth does to you, you know.
Hold on, I was on, and honestly, that was like prime Kanye right there, like coming out.
2009 Kanye right there. Rick, what are you doing right this second? What are you pressing?
Setting up our
YouTube page.
Twitch.
Still?
Yes.
The game was on it too, right?
Yeah.
The game?
Hey, can you confirm that password?
What do you mean?
Can you confirm another robot?
Can it confirm it? What does that mean?
Yeah, like is that the right?
Oh yeah.
That we use for the Google.
Jordan Rigzak 6996. Yeah.
Okay, thanks for saying it on the fucking. We're gonna cut that out.
I just said it on the mic.
You said, "Oh right,"
but that's it.
Right.
The password is, but that's it. Yeah, it's definitely it.
For anybody who wants to log in and fuck all our shit up, this is what the password is.
That's what the password is. There it is.
Everything that we have.
That's definitely it. He once a thug from around the way. Easy, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
You can't play too much of it because that's copyright.
He's got a very good point. We'd have to pay for that.
We'd have to pay for it. We haven't even got started yet. We have to pay for it.
You're right, because Twitch would shut that shit down.
100%.
Easy. Is there a connection? Illuminati? I think not.
Easy.
Just from jumped over Jumpman?
What song that is?
Yeah.
What?
Easy. Just jumped over Jumpman?
I'll tell you what, I'll make it easy. Do you know what album it's from?
That was a single at first.
Yeah, but it went to an album.
It went to,
You got it.
I love being bipolar, I hate it.
No, wrong.
Fuck. I haven't been a huge Kanye West fan.
Okay, Life of Pablo.
That song was a single at first.
Yeah, and then it got put on the album.
Life of Pablo?
Life of Pablo, yeah.
So, crazy story is, when that album came out, I went to Florida, right? And I went to one of the Kardashian stores. I forgot what it's called. The Kardashian stores, though.
It's called Kardashian.
Yeah, Kardashian in Florida, in Miami. And they had so many Life of Pablo shirts. I should have bought one.
You should have. You probably worth some money.
They were like $45 for like a tee or a long sleeve Life of Pablo shirt.
Like, I would have bought like fucking 4 or 3 at least.
That's what I'm saying.
Is now they're worth money or what?
Really. Huh?
Now they're worth money?
Well, I'm saying I'm sure they might be worth some bread.
You wouldn't have doubled your value, but you would have got maybe like $60 for one.
I'll say maybe some money.
60, 65, $75 for one.
But the fact
Why so?
But the fact that you got it from the Kardashian store, I would have had, I bought this from fucking the store.
That's what I'm saying, so like.
Is that like a Kanye thing or no?
Yeah, that's his album.
Yeah, the Life of Pablo was
his legendary album. Like,
and so do you think that they broke up and then boom, stripped all this fucking shit from all the stores?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, well, that album came out in 2016.
That's when it went, 2016.
Oh, no shit.
So I'm sure that's not, they weren't sold.
It's album merch, so like it'll never come out again because it would came out with that album.
Yeah.
Life of Pablo.
Oh, okay.
Great
okay.
fucking album.
Now I get it.
Probably.
Yeah, I get it now.
And the fucking music listening party was fucking live, dude.
Yeah,
I would love to
go
go
to
to
Screensaver is a listening party for Live Pablo.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
You had like a whole stadium rented out for just a listening party for his new album.
Fact, bro.
You had Kanye, you had fucking Kid Cudi.
Bro, you had Pusha T, you had fucking
Travis Scott was there. Yeah.
I think fucking Drake's bitch ass was even there before they.
Hey, whoa. Drake and a bitch ass.
Oh my god. We got a Drake fan in the room. We got a Drake fan in the room, people.
First of all, he need to calm down. Drake and a bitch ass. For real, he's the GOAT.
I mean, prime Drake for sure.
He's still in his prime.
No, he's kind of weak though, and he's not as like he used to be.
Yes, he released the same fucking 4 albums the past time.
Yeah.
But
it's all the same shit.
It still works. It's like Future. No one gets mad at Future for releasing the same 10 albums. He found something that works and he sticks with it.
I don't really like Future too much.
Future finds something that works and he sticks with it. It's very general.
I mean, just mainstream. Just do something different. Like back when Drake was dropping fucking, not every album was the same.
Nothing was the same.
No, I know. What I'm saying is not every album was the same back then. Like
That's what I'm saying. Take Care came out. Nothing was the same. Was different. You had What Time to Be Alive was the Future. That was different.
Yeah.
You had If Reading's Too Late.
Yeah, which was a fucking great ass album. And that's when he got off that label, right?
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. The scandal was that if you're reading this, it's too late. I'm already fucking off the label, right?
Yeah.
That was like a Decoy album, right?
You're on a Cash Money album that was like, okay, I have one more album left on the deal. I'm gonna fucking release that shit if Reading is too late, and I'm off the deal, you know?
It was basically like a, I wouldn't say a pun, but it was like a fucking, like a Decoy album, right? Because his actual album, the one he wanted to release, was after, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And it still was a fire ass fucking album.
That's why he used like the Quentin Miller tracks and Ghost Rider tracks.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I just need to release something, so I'm off the deal, One more album, I'm off the deal, fucking release this shit, I'm off the deal.
And then he went to his own label.
Then he went to More Life, and then he went to stuff like that.
So, but yeah, makes sense.
The GOAT.
I mean, he's
Drake,
no doubt he will go down in one of the greatest artists of our generation, because that's like what we're middle school, right, when he came out.
Yeah. In 2008, whenever he
2008.
We're like fucking.
Yeah, and that was Forever, right? Probably one of the greatest songs ever written.
That's what I'm saying. And they don't make them like that anymore. Like, you got 4 of the fucking best artists in the game putting on a track. You don't have that anymore.
Yeah. You're right. And the remix, when they had fucking. Well, was the remix, or it was always them 4? It was Kanye, him.
That was the
Lil Wayne and Eminem, right?
That was the original, yeah. The original track.
Yo, Eminem ate that whole song up, though.
You still on Twitch, Rick?
No. I moved on to YouTube. I created our...
So we're not even recording still?
No, we're still recording.
Oh, this was prime shit.
This whole thing is recording, yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, my God.
Can I get a oh, yeah, for the rest of the panel?
Oh, yeah.
Can I get a oh, fuck yeah, daddy?
Oh, fuck yeah, daddy. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
I'm all bricked up.
Rick? Zach fucking swore to brick is what he's saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have that effect on people, actually.
Yeah, Diet Coke all in his nose.
Yeah. Hey, so should we save the topics, or should we just start going at them right now?
Save the topics. Come up with topics right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Rick, what are your topics you want to talk about for the first official episode?
Yeah.
So how we have them recording, hey, you can go back and see, like, okay, these are what we say we wanted to do.
Yeah. I know one you said you wanted to do the whole...
They, them,
yeah,
this,
he wants
that,
to...
whatever the fuck.
Her.
Yeah, he's big on that. So that's one.
That's one, okay.
Okay. I was thinking... What about immigration?
Immigration, okay. So,
we care about immigration.
What about immigration? Like,
are
we talking border? Are we talking overseas?
I'm talking about border.
Border. Okay.
Border.
Are we talking about fucking white border patrol people whipping fucking Mexicans in shape, or like on a horse whipping them like slave days? Or
I'm talking about
the whole crisis at the river. Like,
we saving this, or we talking about it?
I guess okay. You're talking about border. So we're talking about border immigrants.
Yeah, no, we're not talking about it. But we will talk about it.
Border immigrants, okay, that's it.
Yeah, we're just the immigrants coming to the border.
Pilot, though?
Okay. So, and then I gotta think of something now.
Conspiracy.
I want to say conspiracy for the second episode. I feel like we can make a whole episode out of that.
Could.
If we have a whole week to fucking research and kind of come up with ideas, we can make a whole episode of that.
But are we just in conspiracies in general?
Wait a minute.
We're gonna get one fucking.
Okay, hold up. But on our phones, right? We can connect our phones to where if we add a note to notes, all of us would see that note, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you do
that? I'm not sure. I know there's a way to do it though.
He still has a home button.
He's right. I do.
Fuck.
I hate it.
Maybe we can talk about iPhone, how phones listen to you, and how everybody gets their information off social media, but social media is controlled.
Correct.
Off what your phone listen to, off
That's why whenever I talk about something, they go on fucking Facebook, it pops up like, hey, it's like, wasn't it?
Exactly. So everything you want to see is popping on Facebook. So you only see what you want to see.
Correct.
Based on who you follow, based on what you talk about, your phone listening. So that can be another topic on that first episode. That's already 3 topics.
There was actually no private information anymore. Nothing's ever private.
That's what I'm saying. So as long as you have your phone on you, nothing's ever private.
Correct. I mean, obviously the government's listening anyway, even without your phone, right? They can hear everything. Is that true?
Without your phone? I don't think so.
What do you mean? Wait, say it again?
I'm saying, okay, let's just say if I fucking didn't have a phone, right? Obviously the government still knows what we're talking about. They have to know, right? Don't they have satellites for that bullshit?
No. I mean, it just depends on what electronic device we have. If that electronic device has a chip of some sort,
MacBook,
like MacBook has a chip in there that is connected to Wi-Fi through the IP address and stuff, and then that I'm not too sure about exactly how it works, but that's through geonetting and
second episode, I want to talk
geofencing.
about conspiracy theories. We're talking about Area 51. Boom. I've already heard some shit on it. I want to talk about. We're talking about Mandela effect.
I like that one.
We're
9/11. We get into that too.
Huh?
We get into 9/11 as well.
9/11. Fuck, man on the moon. Conspiracy theories, and it mostly contains to the government, but we could also talk about, Mandela effect doesn't really do with the government. It kind of contains with, shit we thought we knew, like, this is like what it is, and then if we know, oh shit, it's not that. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Everybody knows that this, but it's not that.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about conspiracy theories. Can be a whole episode. We talk about aliens. We can talk about any conspiracy. We talk about.
I like talking about aliens.
Cloning is a conspiracy.
Let's just dive one. Do you believe in aliens? Yes or no?
Do I believe in any?
No. Do you believe in aliens? Because I can talk about this shit all the time.
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Do you?
I extremely believe in
I'm
aliens.
pretty kind of read up on this guy who used to work at Area 51. His name is Bob something. I can't remember his name. His last name Bob something. He got hired to work at Area 51 and ended up working on a reactor that's was taken off an alien spacecraft. And it's like anti-gravity. He couldn't even explain. He's like a fucking physicist. And he's like, this is like, I worked on shit that wasn't even like explainable to this world. Like things we don't even know exist, like, or don't even possible in our knowledge. Mm-hmm. He's like, I got to go in a spacecraft and it's real small, seats are in there and that's about it. And it's, built for, people that are about 3 feet tall. It's, it's like he's worked on shit that isn't even like explainable within our knowledge in this world. And he said there's multiple, and so I believe in aliens because just because of the stories I've heard and the stuff he said, at first we're like, oh, it's bullshit, but in time some of the stuff he said has been proven to be true. So he can't be lying about everything if some of the stuff he's already said has been proven to be true. Mm-hmm. About how they work, elements that were founded within the past 10 years that exist, that he said long ago when he wrote his book and did his whole thing. Yeah. So if stuff he said has already been proven to be true, then how can he be a liar? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I believe in aliens. So that's like I'm saying with the conspiracy episode, we can do 2 hours, 2.5 hours on conspiracies and stuff we've heard and known. If we have a whole week to research it, then we have even more fuel for the fire.
Mm-hmm. I like science fiction. I love science fiction. I love watching movies about aliens and shit like that. Do I believe them? No. I don't know.
Is it the fact that aliens, do you believe the fact that there's other life out there? Is that what you not believe, or you not believe that they have visited us?
I honestly just don't think there's other life out there. And the fact, I know people telling me, like, you're fucking crazy. This universe is so massive, there has to be other life. I don't know. I just don't think there is. But I mean, I'm all for of hearing people's opinions. I'll listen to anything.
That's the thing with the podcast. We gotta be open minded. So each of us has our own opinion and beliefs. That we have to be open minded to each other.
But I fucking love movies about aliens. I love watching science fiction movies.
And then like sports, we could always do sports. I mean, you know, especially a ripe time right now with the NBA in full swing, NFL and playoffs. You know, so
for
people like a debate
for sure. Yeah,
I gotta fucking pee.
Likewise.
My fucking pants.
I gotta piss too.
I shake you to shake mine.
The fuck is Zach doing right now?
He's talking in the wrong people. He's in touch with us like a big podcast. The Chiefs are running it up on the Steelers right now.
The Chiefs?
Yes. Like 35-7.
Who do you think is going to the Super Bowl?
Chiefs are going to bring it back. Chiefs and Packers.
What did you say?
I love my job!
Did you say I ended up closing a job with the taco?
I said you ended up closing a deal, and we were bullshitters. I was telling her about the deal that we almost, that you finessed and saved with the 3-car deal with
You're talking to the wrong people.
What do you mean?
You're talking to us so you can record for the podcast.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're over talking about
We're back!
You ain't talking about shit. So retell the whole story because it's your fault.
I'm so sorry. So, you got Twitch going?
Okay. So, Twitch. Let's look it up.
So I got 2 car salesmen and a service advisor.
Correct. Nope. Yeah, BDC.
No. He's a service. He's going to go to Subaru tomorrow.
Oh, yeah? Nice. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Why don't you want to come back to Nissan?
Because Nissan car is fucking trouble.
You're right. You know what I was gonna say, dude? And I don't know if this... If I'm wrong, please correct me. You remember when the meeting when Charlie was, like, giving a shit, right, about why can't we sell to the pipeline?
Yeah.
And Subaru can sell fucking 34 cars out of the pipeline?
Yeah.
Is it me or is it because their cars are better than ours?
It's
number 1 in safety and reliability.
So
it's not even like I'm saying that. It's just like...
It's just a known fact in the nation. Now, another point is that Anna made a very good point of our deposit for a safety deposit on the vehicle is at $2,500 and not at $500.
Yeah.
Subaru's was at $500. So whenever they said, "Hey, I want a Forester, this color, whatever," yeah, $500, we'll save the car for you. Boom.
Which is a good point because I've had customers want to do the Pathfinder. Mm-hmm. Okay, awesome. This is this. They love the car. But it's $2,500 down. Ooh, I didn't really want to pay any money right now.
Yeah.
It's like, well, that goes towards the price of the vehicle. Well, I didn't want to put any kind of money down, and that fucking completely kills the morale and the fucking deal and everything.
Correct.
So $500, I feel like that does make a difference, but
it does make a difference, and I feel like this coming up month, we're gonna be able to pre-sell quite a few.
Well, Subaru is 50% pre-sale. I mean, when I bought mine, it's a car that wasn't even there yet. I had to wait about 15, 16 days to even get it. And they're like, hey, just put your down payment down. Whatever the bank said, the down payment, put that down and it's yours, And I feel like, and they already said, like, hey, 50% of our deals are pre-sale. So.
It's crazy, bro. Imagine that's literally your job. Is like we're just selling out of the pipeline. We're not even selling cars on the lot. It's just out of fucking pre-sale.
As soon as the truck gets there. But those have been pre-sold for fucking months. I mean, he got lucky. 16 days later, he got his.
Yeah.
But most of the people...
It was be here for a month.
Hey, but so how does that... But how does that work? Does that count for the month, though? Or is that...
No, it only counts when the vehicle is delivered. So you can pre-sell 20 units right now in a week.
But it wouldn't fucking matter. I could still be at one car. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you can still be at one car, however many cars you're out for the month. But then as soon as those cars start rolling in and you deliver them, then it's going to count. Boom. Yeah. But the fact is that how many trucks are going to be delivered with how many vehicles that you've pre-sold on that truck.
Yeah. So you may not even get in yours that time.
Correct. So January, you may get 1. February, you might get 5.
Yeah.
March, you might get 1.
Yeah.
April, you might get 20.
Yeah.
So, the dangers of pre-selling.
For sure.
101.
So why do you want to do sales? Why don't you want to go back into sales?
I just feel like it's been a recent realization that I have social anxiety. So it's just like approaching people that I don't know, being around a bunch of people that I don't know gives me social anxiety to where my heart starts racing. I just get rid of anxiety, you know? And I already have bad anxiety, so I just feel like sales kind of, gives me that anxiety that really, doesn't fit me.
Well, isn't service still sales? I mean, technically.
Technically, no.
Because don't you have to sell like?
You could try to, but it's not based on you need to sell this and that. Sales is when you try to sell cars, like hey, you need to sell this money a month. Your whole job is to sell something, so you have to approach people that you don't know and then kind of just fight them for a sale. And
here's the point, because if someone's coming to service, they're obviously coming there for fucking service, right?
Yeah, and it's like the manager, the business, like hey, they're coming here for this. Try and sell this. If you don't, it's all right.
Yeah.
But try to. It's like, oh, I can do that. I can be like, hey, you want this? Like this is why I think you should get it. No. Okay. Well, if you don't.
And if you do sell it,
you don't.
That's what I'm saying. So, I just feel like with my social anxiety, that's why I like BDC because I can work the phones all day. I can talk to people on the phones. I'm not really talking to them. To me, it's just like a game. I'm talking on the phones. So BDC, I keep talking on the phones all day. I was pushing appointments. I was almost topping appointments. I was, pushing the envelope.
I think fucking Isaiah is about doing as good as you right now. Isaiah's doing pretty good, right?
So the new position we gave him is the position over there at Express.
Yes, yeah.
That's the position I started.
Yes, the position you started. Yes, is the position that we're hyping him up
what was your
on.
idea? You created?
It was my idea, but it was Jim talking to me about it. I was like, hey, what if we do this? And Jim was like, hey, well, can we have you do that? And I was like, yeah, let's do it. So that's why you go to Express and hey, this is what your car's worth. Let's try to generate appointments through there.
Yeah, that's what Jordan created.
So yeah, that's why. It's short. That's why I don't do sales anymore. Just my social anxiety, kind of me approaching people that I don't know. That's kind of was hard for me. That was the hard part of selling cars for me. That was like the ultimate hump to get over. Once I get them, I can do the deal. I can negotiate a deal. I can talk them into what I want them to do, and kind of fight the rejection. But there's a social anxiety of talking to people that I don't know. So I feel like with service is hey, they're coming in because they need something. Mm-hmm. And I don't have to sell. I'm gonna try to, of course, for my own paycheck. But I don't have. If I don't, it's at the end of the world. And it's not what's gonna make my paycheck.
Yeah. No, for sure. I understand that.
I forgot to ask, do you like ravioli?
Asking me or him?
What the hell?
No. Shit's horrible.
You don't like ravioli?
No, dude. Shit's disgusting.
Like in what way?
Like in the way that it's disgusting. The flavor's nasty as fuck.
On this show, we gotta be very vulnerable. Be ourselves. Put it out there. All our deepest, darkest feelings.
Okay.
So yes or no, were you raped after eating ravioli?
No.
No, okay. Rick, next. Rick, yes or no, do you like ravioli?
Yeah, I love ravioli. Fuck yeah.
Chef Boyardee.
Fucking lying, dude.
No, I do. Yeah, Chef Boyardee. Well, my family was poor growing up, so that's all we would eat.
Yeah, I get it. And
that and ramen.
Disgusting.
I understand that, and I've grown to like it and love it. And you will not change my mind on that.
Live, laugh, love. Yes or no?
Fuck no.
No, I just want to live. I don't want to laugh, but I do want to love.
Like what?
I live to make people laugh, and I also love, but I do not like the sign and the fake white bitches that put it up in their kitchen and put peace and everything all over the fucking place.
Irk you like it irks me?
It irks me. Yeah, it is.
You know what else fucking irks me?
What irks you?
So
my friends, my gears.
Exactly. You know what fucking really irks me is them bitches, like the white bitches like that, who put stupid shit like that. I guess it's like motivation. Shit's fucking stupid. I have this one friend who's got this sign in her kitchen, right? It says, she thought that she could, so she did.
I fucking hate that fucking reference.
That one, dude.
That's so fucking stupid.
Oh, she knew that she could, so she did.
Fuck
shut
you.
The fuck
shut
up.
the fuck up.
That shit is stupid, dude.
Oh my god. There's one person that we work with and everything that we will not disclose names or anything like that, but puts it on fucking absolutely everything.
Oh my god, every
what the
fucking
fuck?
thing.
Some bullshit. Oh my gosh.
It's always some self-motivational speech.
You know what grinds me? So, like, you go on Facebook, you see a random video of some, like, movie tough guy with some random fucking quote that he didn't say at all.
Wait.
I fucking hate that shit. Bro,
Wait, say
how
it
are we
again,
on the
say it
same
again.
level, right? Okay, yes. It's like fucking The Rock, right? And it's some stupid quote that
Oh,
he
if
never...
you get up today, get up tomorrow. And if you don't, then you're fucking lazy. Like it's like a mafia dude from some mafia movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Like true crime or something, and then like under his fucking picture with a Tommy gun and some fucking fedora hat.
And then it's under there hyphen who actually fucking said it.
Yeah.
It's not even.
The one I always see is with it's always all the fucking time. It's fucking Tom Hardy, and it's Tom Hardy sitting at like a you know where they do the interviews and like they like
Tom Hardy. The guy
Is he
from
wearing a
Venom, right?
tux?
yeah. No, he's not wearing. He's not. He's just wearing like a
Normal t-shirt.
yeah. I don't. Yeah. And so he's there, and it's a picture of him like this,
Yeah.
and the quote is, it's so fucking corny, dude. It's like it's dangerous being alone because when you find out how comfortable it is to be alone, you don't ever want to be around anybody. And I was like, when did Tom Hardy say that, bro? I want to see the footage
It's like a
that Tom
random,
Hardy said that
like,
bullshit.
tough looking guy.
Yeah.
You know,
It's fucking stupid.
with a quote that he didn't say at all. You know, just
No,
some
for sure.
I know for a fact Tom Hardy would never say that.
That's what I'm saying. It's like school. It's fucking fool me once, shame on you. Fool me, can't be fooled again.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
every sure is it. It's like this is me. You know, like
That shit is so... That shit irks the fuck out of me. So, I get it.
like hey, you know, people don't like know the real us, but like hey, if you tune into a show, like you know,
You'll find out.
everything is out there. You know, like if you want to know the real us, this is us.
For sure.
Like your story behind your tattoo. Tell the story behind that tattoo. Like what is it? What is it? What made you want to get it? You know, how did it go when you went into them? Hey, I want this. You know.
So, I'm a huge Kid Cudi fan.
Same.
This is his 5th album cover. If you it's his 5th album. It came out in 2014. Granted, it's not my. It's a fucking
Name of
amazing
the
album.
album.
Huh?
Name of the album.
Satellite Flight.
Satellite Flight. Okay,
Yeah,
remember that
2014. Yes.
one? I mean, you could have fan also.
Yeah, and so this is like an album that he like super wasn't like everybody like super what's it called? Like he switched it up. Like this was a different sound. Nobody
Experimental.
Yeah, there you go, experimental. Yeah, and so no one was expecting this shit. And so, granted, it's not my favorite album, but it's like top tier for sure. So, but I got it. It's because I wanted an album I wanted a tattoo from him. I just didn't know what to get. I was like, well, I fucking love like it's in the background. Like I fucking love the design and shit. And I was like, I'm gonna get that. Like it's easier to get. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? So I decided to get that. Granted, he's my favorite artist, so I got it.
So he used to be my favorite artist.
Wait, who's he?
I listened to a lot of him. Man on the Moon.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Soundtrack to My Life.
Fuck yeah.
You know, that was my fucking jam.
You know, banger, all of them. Straight.
That's what I'm saying. So like, so I always wanted like Kid Cudi tattoo.
Yeah.
Tattoos I haven't really gotten into heaven, even though I have a lot. But so we went in to tell the tattoo artist like, what did you tell him?
I went in and I showed this picture, the one in the back, and I said, I need this, just the outline. I don't need no shading yet. I want to see how it looks just the outline. And he said, like the circles and the man. And I said, yeah, everything, but no shading, no stars, none of that, nothing. Just give me the outline. He said, okay. And I was like, how much? And he probably finessed the fuck out of me. I was young. I got it when I was like fucking 19. And he was like, oh, sure, $120. I was like, just for the outline? He was like, yeah. I was like, okay. I mean, you're the expert, right? And so, yeah, $120 charged me for that. And then I got the outlining like a year later. I mean, I got the shading like a year later.
Hey, just went like, hey, I want you to shade this in. Like, same artist?
Yeah, no, different artist, different guy. Because I don't know why. I guess around that where I was at the time, there was a tattoo fucking shop right next to me as I was going home. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I fucking busted to you. And I went and I was like, look, I have this tattoo. I want to shade it. I need you to look like that. How much? I think he said $100 to shade it in, which. I didn't do my research. I don't know how much tattoos cost, which I should do my research.
So you think you overpaid?
How much did you pay for the shading, if you can remember?
The shading was fucking expensive. I think I paid. So the outline was like $120. I think I paid $180 for the shading. It was a lot.
Total maybe like $300.
Yeah, over. Which I don't think the whole tattoo should have been worth $300. Like I said, I did my research. I was young. They probably finessed me.
I mean, it healed good. So I mean, when it comes to tattoos, I always feel like you get what you pay for.
Yeah, true. And then I had it. So whenever that guy did the shading, it didn't come out like I wanted, and I was fucking pissed. And so I was like, "Look, this looks nothing like." Okay, I'm gonna find this picture.
That's like a picture I showed you.
Yeah, so I showed you. Let me watch it. This girl got a picture. What's the screenshots? Here we go. I'm gonna find this fucking picture.
Did a picture of your dick?
So did you like Kid Cudi like all the time growing up? Like you wanted to be like him, or you just like his music?
No,
or,
I fucking
like,
loved his. Okay,
you
so
related to the stuff he was saying.
I related to it. I didn't become a fan until 20. So whenever he dropped was that Man on the Moon was like 2009, right?
Yeah.
I didn't start jamming him till 2010.
Okay.
Yeah, I think 2010.
Like Marijuana, Just What I Am.
Yeah. So Just What I Am was
Contact
Indie Cut. That was 2013.
Okay.
When Just When I came out. That was so I had jammed a couple. I mean, his main song. I jammed "Proceed to Happiness," "Day and Night." Maybe one of the song on Man on the Moon.
Marijuana.
Then, yeah. Well, that was Man on the Moon too.
Okay.
And so I was a couple songs and I kind of just fell off. And then that's when Indie Cut came out and he dropped Just What I Am. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Like I was like, this shit is banging. And I was like, yo, this is Cudi. Like I used to listen to this guy and I don't listen to him. And then after that is when I just like completely.
Those are like my main jams right there.
I did like a whole 180 and I completely just only listened to him.
What's that one where he's like, yeah, you want to know what it sound like when I'm not on drugs? Please don't play this song.
Please don't play. It's called Please Don't Play This Song.
Yeah. So that was on Man on the Moon 3?
No, that was Man on the Moon 2.
2, okay.
Legend Mr. Rager, yeah. It says, it's called Don't Play This Song.
Mr. Rager was on the album too.
Yeah, Mr. Rager is probably my fucking favorite song.
That's my favorite album by him.
Well, actually, I would say it's my favorite song, but, dude, if you listen, so Ghost is probably my...
Yeah, When Did I Become a Ghost?
Yeah, oh my god, bro. So did you know,
We need to get Rick on Kid Cudi.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
I don't listen to Kid Cudi.
You're sleeping, bro!
I'm not
You're
sleeping. I'm wide awake.
No, you're not. You're not woke.
You're not woke, bro. He's a master,
awake.
bro. He's a master of his craft.
Fucking huge fan of. And did you know that actually hold on,
Master of his craft, bro.
Was it Ghost?
But why though?
Because, bro, like there's so many people that can
Because
relate to his shit. Dude.
He was doing experimental stuff that was like, you know Travis Scott, right? So everyone's like, Travis Scott, oh, he's so like new. He's making up like new sounds, but that was what Kid Cudi was to the old generation. Was Kid Cudi was coming up with shit that is now so popular, but he was doing it before his time. You know what I mean? He was before his time. He was kind of like the PSP is, you know, to us now.
Cudi put so much fucking music for like artists today. Like, I mean, I'm like the platform that he had, and
like
the sound.
Travis Scott wouldn't be Travis Scott without
No,
Kid Cudi.
facts.
Like
big
Trippie
time.
Redd wouldn't be Trippie Redd without Kid Cudi.
Facts, big time. Juice WRLD wouldn't have been Juice WRLD without fucking
Kid Cudi.
big time.
Like he was that before his time.
Yeah.
So you really do think that Kid Cudi put in a huge
to the music industry, yes, influence
to the new generation,
fucking big time.
So like, even Travis Scott has said like the reason why his name is Travis Scott is because Kid Cudi's name is Scott Miss Cudi.
Yeah, which is the last name.
And he was so inspired by Kid Cudi that he wanted to name himself after him. So Travis Scott.
Yeah, that's the Travis Scott's not even his real name.
The Scott.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I know that's
Scott Miss Cudi. Kid Cudi.
I don't even think Travis is his real name. Isn't like a different name?
No, that's not his real name.
I think he just liked the name Travis, so he gave himself that.
And then Scott was after Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
No kidding.
And yeah, dude, he's just fucking phenomenal. And so I got to see him live in Houston, like in 2020. Fuck, it had to be in like 2016.
That would be a dream,
bro. Oh my god, bro, it was greatest fucking concert I've probably ever been to. And granted, I've been to a few concerts, but I guess I'm being biased because my favorite artist. That's what I'm saying. It's the greatest concert I've ever been to. But it was, and then so he did. My favorite song was at the time was Just What I Am, right?
Yeah.
And so I was like, man, I hope he brings out King Chip. Bro. He brought out King Chip, right?
Damn.
I was, oh my god, bro, it's a King.
That's
like
King Chip. He ain't well known. Like,
Where was that at?
This was in Houston at the Invention Center.
Okay.
And so I before that I was jamming like some King Chip songs, and he's got some pretty good shit. And so man, I hope he brings King Chip out. And so all you hear is like, the beginning of Just What I Am, right? And then I was like, everybody got fucking lose their mind, and no one's coming out, right? And then King Chip walks out. Oh, that's it. It's
gone.
people are gonna lose their
Like
fucking mind.
World level kind of shit.
Exactly. And so people just start fucking and losing their shit. And I fucking managed to push my way to the front. And not because I'm finessing through. I'm short, right? And I get to the fucking front where like it's me, a couple people, and then the fucking rails, right? So I'm like right there. And so King Chip comes out, and he just starts fucking, hey, and then everybody's like, and then Cuddy comes out right behind him, and I hear is, I'm just what you mean, and I was just fucking, people just got, God bless, bro.
People started crying, started fucking screaming.
And what year was this at?
This was
20. What did you say? 2017.
I think 2016.
16.
No, I got you.
So that's what I'm saying. Kid Cudi is so generational he was ahead of his time in the fact that he inspired so much of the music that we love today. Juice WRLD, Trippie Redd, Travis Scott is the biggest one. Mm-hmm. He inspired so much of the music that we listen to today. Without him, there would be no Travis Scott.
So he did inspire the music that we have today, but he's not as big as the music that we have today.
Exactly.
Because it wasn't his time.
It was a different time.
It was before his time.
So when you're inspirational...
or before our time.
When you're experimental in the time that you're in, people aren't going to jump on it because it isn't the norm.
I mean, I like to say that he's still really fucking... I mean, I'm still jabbing. Like, he's... Like, the last album, Man Moon 3 was fucking fire.
But there was Kids See Ghosts with Kanye West.
Oh my god, just another fucking phenomenal album.
There was Man on the Moon 4, was it? That's recent? Man on the Moon?
No, Man on the Moon 3.
Man on the Moon 3, okay.
Yeah, it was fucking badass.
That he dropped last year, 2020.
Yeah, 2020. And then he had, before that was...
But does he still tour and everything?
Well, actually, he hasn't toured since this concert that I went to. He'll do fucking shows and shit, like in LA, because he lives in LA. But he hasn't done a tour, and it's like, I'm waiting for a fucking tour, bro.
Well, with everything with COVID...
he probably won't, honestly.
No one does tours like... Tours are like an old thing now because of COVID.
Yeah.
So this was in 2017, and check this out. That shit's amazing. There's Cuddy, and then King Chip comes out, and then people just lose their shit.
You hear the beat, I'm like fucking nostalgic, bro. Like
I try to stay still, but people kept pushing.
Kid Cudi's a legend, bro. Like
facts.
He's not like you don't understand like how much shit he helped me get through in my life. So maybe I just went my own way.
Bro, it gives me chills every time I watch the video, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You know?
Granted, I can't. Okay, so.
Granted or granted?
Granted.
I always say granite.
Granted, like that.
I always say granite.
Granite countertops. I would be, this that.
Granted, I can't really relate to other people with like when they say they've been depressed, and I've honestly never been depressed in my life. I've never had that. I've never been depressed, but he has helped me with some shit. Just like I guess you're being sad or feeling like you're alone. Yeah. So that has helped me. But to say that he's got me through like a fucking horrible depressed time, I just can't.
Well, like how like nowadays like the end thing is to be depressed.
Yeah,
like, Juice WRLD made it cool to be depressed.
Yeah, exactly, and it's cool to be depressed and fucking pop, your fucking pills
and be emo. Emo rap is huge now.
Yeah,
but back when Kid Cudi was first coming out, it wasn't cool to be depressed. It wasn't cool to be for a rapper to be vulnerable in their feelings and saying that in therapy and saying that they're sad and.
It was frowned upon if you were fucking depressed and shit.
You were weak back then if you were, Kid Cudi was singing about being
Granted,
sad.
And is it scene rap or is it emo rap?
I want to say emo rap.
It's emo rap. It's like if you listen to it, it's like Lil Peep. That's that emo fucking rap.
Like Lil Peep came out with like his own genre of emo rap.
Yeah,
it's the same sound that Trippie Redd has too.
Trippie Redd and Juice WRLD and X.
Yeah,
Tentacion used to use.
I think my buddy does emo rap. It's the Ian Dior, Michael Olmo.
He's the same thing. Emo rap.
That kid's blown up, right? He blew up pretty.
Oh yeah. He blew up a lot. Yeah. We worked together at McAllister's a long time ago. Yeah, he's a good buddy of mine. I don't talk to him anymore. Lost all connection to him. Yeah. But super cool guy.
It's that generation back. But Kid Cudi was the one who kind of came out with that. Was okay. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to think about going through depression.
Like shit happens, you gotta talk about it. Like it's okay to fucking be human.
Like it's okay to be vulnerable and be human and have these feelings.
And so it's good that all these artists they rap and they brought light to it, like a shine to it. But at the same time, it's fucking bad because now they're like let's fucking be depressed. Let's be
like,
depressed.
It's in to be depressed.
Yeah, it's in.
So what are the numbers to that as far as suicidal numbers? Is it getting better? Is people not killing themselves because they're
suicidal numbers have gone up. It just goes up. It's just something that, like now, especially with social media, and it's just gone up because social media plays a part in cyberbullying.
Yeah,
so like that. So suicide numbers, I just have
like
but you would think it would go down if now it's in to be depressed. Now I'm not going to kill myself because I'm sad.
Like everybody's depressed. Like
it's in to be depressed. So like people, like it's like people be depressed and like it's not in to like kind of just ignore it. So suicide numbers go up because it's okay to be depressed. And it's like
the word is thrown around so much that you can't even like you could be fucking like you can't even just be like if you're sad again you're sad. No, that's you're depressed now. Like you're depressed.
Because back in the day, I feel like it wasn't okay to be depressed.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Kid Cudi was one invented being depressed, but it wasn't okay. So people would like kind of hide it and deal with it. Yeah. But now it's like okay.
Yeah, counselor behind closed doors type shit.
Exactly. You know, so it's like now it's okay to be out with it. So if like sometimes it's going up, I can't speak directly because I don't know the numbers. You know, between year and year and year. But I definitely know suicide is more than what it used to be back in, let's say, the 90s. And possibly more availability to guns, more availability to stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's easier to get a hold of a gun than it was in the 90s.
No, for sure. Yeah.
So, back to the topic of Kid Cudi was kind of like the first one. Like, he was coming out saying, he was depressed, Mama's calling while I'm thinking about suicide, so, like, it was just...
And he was open about his fucking drug addiction, like big time, right?
Yeah.
Talking about like, what did he say?
Like, you want to know what to sound like when I'm not on drugs? Don't play the song. Like that song. That song. He made a song called Marijuana, Dirty Green Blood.
On Soundtrack to My Life, he says, caught doing coke, or he says something about doing coke, and then he talks about He's like, I gotta get it through my thick head. Like, I almost died. I need to get it through my thick head. Like, I keep doing coke, I'm gonna fucking die. And then, talking about Mr. Rage Pod, like I said, one of my favorite songs. The music video is fucking, it's a badass music video. So basically, he's like in this giant warehouse. And there's he's surrounded by a bunch of people. Yeah. And so, they're all like trying to beat the shit out of him. And basically, like, he's like his demons, I guess, in a way. And he finally gets to the end. He's like fighting all these people. And he finally gets to the end, and he's like has to like fight himself. And he can see where like on the rail there's like coke on it, and he like grabs it and like throws it in his face, and he's all like fucking hurt and shit because obviously the drugs fucked him up, right? But I don't know. He's always been open about his drug addiction.
And I'm saying, so like he was way before his time, and like now I feel like it's way more okay to talk about. Running from your demons, drug addiction being the out from your demons. Like The Weeknd with his Blinding Lights, he came out and said that the whole, idea behind that was driving drunk and running away from your demons. And, like when you drive drunk, like you're blinded by the lights. And like After Hours album was like, why he did his whole face fucked up was because he was trying to bring attention to drunk drivers and, drugged up drivers. And so, and even in Lil Uzi's song, All My Friends Are Dead, he says, it's not, I'm not addicted, I'm committed to Xanax, like, it's just like, Kid Cudi kind of started that whole thing. It's okay to, to talk about running from your demons and turning to drugs to do that. J. Cole made a whole album called KOD about it.
That was a good album, by the way.
How people run from their demons and turn to drugs and crime and stuff like that. So I feel like Cudi was kind of like the whole like start of all that. And he made a song about it was kind of like the video was kind of like being a vampire, but I can't remember what the name was. It's always one of my favorite songs.
Vampire.
Yeah, like the video was like he was a vampire. But I can't. It'll come to me sometimes, and like other times I can't think of it. Huh?
It's a Cudi song?
Yes.
Vampire.
So, like, it's a video's whole about being a vampire, but, like, the song is about being, like, a drugged out zombie. And I can't, sometimes I'm like,
oh, it's a song or old song?
It's an old song.
Like fucking, like...
It's a slow song. He was be singing slow the whole time.
On an album or, like, on a fucking mixtape?
I think it's a mixtape. Oh, fuck. And I always I'll hear it. Like, oh, this is a song, and I'll remember it for a while, and I can't think of it. Like, it's like, fuck.
Because I'm
like if I hear it, like I'll know it. Like, but if I don't,
oh, you're
Is
talking
that the
about
Fright Night?
yes. I was now you're fucking. She's walking to the street, right?
Yeah.
You're talking about
It's like a super slow song. They talk about being a drugged up zombie, but the video is about him being a vampire.
Yeah.
But like the whole song is about him being a drugged up zombie, to where like he's using drugs to kind of like zombie out his life.
Yeah, he's walking to the streets and shit. Well, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
So that's like. So he was kind of the first to be like, that's why I think it drew me so close to him, because I've been through a lot of trauma in my childhood and everything. It kind of drew me to him, like, hey, you know, like, it's okay to have these demons. It's okay to be depressed. It's okay to, you know, to make mistakes in life. And then, like, now, you know, The Weeknd kind of makes songs about that.
Mm-hmm.
Trippie Redd, Juice WRLD, X, kind of all about that. Ski Mask.
Yeah, and they're dying, you know.
That's what I'm saying. So,
OD'd.
like, Juice WRLD OD'd because he was so addicted
to fucking whatever he was taking.
His photographer came out and said, like, you know, it wasn't because of the pilot. Said they're, you know, pilot snitched on him. His cops gonna be there, and he could have flushed him if he really cared about that. His photographer came out and said, hey, you know, we tried to get him to go to rehab so many times. You know, he always got out. We always tried to help him, but he was just so addicted to pills and stuff that he ended up killing him, because he took all those pills. He died at the airport in his girlfriend's arms, you know, and he had to be there to see that. And then, you know, with X, he got ran up on, you know, by those three guys that, you know.
He died on my birthday. June 18th, yeah. June 18th, he died, what, 2016?
Wait, so he was getting robbed, right? Or no?
Yeah. Like, they were following him through the motorcycle shop. Kodak Black talks about it in the song that, you know, they tell him, you know, pick the bikes up, put the guns down. You know, X is trying to buy a bike, but he got gunned down.
Yeah.
So, it was like an inside job. I mean, those guys were following him, and they kind of, like, watched the movements.
Yeah,
and he wasn't riding with no pipes, so he got gunned down. You know what I mean? So, and then Lil Peep, you know, he bought Xanax. It was just Xanax, but it was fentanyl.
OD on that too.
OD on that. Mac Miller, you know, same thing with
That's
fentanyl and alcohol.
Sucks. Yeah, dude, that sucks.
But so now, like, being depressed and, you know, turning to drugs is kind of like the end thing. And, you know, J. Cole dropped Jay dropped a whole album about it called KOD, King of Drugs.
Yeah.
I'm talking about meditation, talking about, hey, you know, drug addiction and depression don't blend. I'd rather see you stand up and fight demons and run away. So, I mean, we'll see where the trend goes. You know, it seems like we haven't had that many deaths recently. Except for Pop Smoke and Nipsey Hussle, but that was more gang related. And Young Dolph, I mean, that was more gang related.
Yeah.
So. We'll see, but Kid Cudi was really the one who started, you know, it's okay to be depressed. It's okay to be a black man, you know, kind of in the streets and depressed. You know, you don't have to hide your feelings.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but a jam on a regular basis.
So I respect the Kid Cudi tattoo for sure. Kid See Ghost was kind of like, it had to grow on me. I didn't really like it at first.
Oh, yeah?
But it had to grow on me. And then Stairway to Heaven also had to grow on me.
Speed and Bullet Heaven?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
That one had to. Oh my god, bro! Whenever I heard that, I was like, "Dude, what the fuck is this shit?"
That's what I was saying.
I was like, "Cudi, bro, please don't tell me you're dropping this whack ass shit." And I was like, "No, let me jam." And honestly, still to today, I can only maybe jam 4 to 5 songs because it was like a fucking 25-track album. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it didn't, like, when I first listened to it, I was like, this ain't it. Like, this ain't for me. And then like I have it in my playlist, and randomly a song come on, like, okay, you know, like, it had to grow on me, and slowly.
Yeah. Like I said, I can jam 4 to 5 songs, but everything else I can't really listen to because at that time he was extremely depressed though, like bad. He was like fucking one of that.
Before rehab.
Huh?
It was right before.
Yeah, right, exactly. And he was extremely depressed. Granted, I don't think he was as depressed as he was like on Mr. Rager.
Yeah.
But because he almost died when he made that album, but he was still pretty bad on Speedable to Heaven. Because he even talked about his dad dying in that album and shit. And he died from cancer, and then, you know, obviously a bunch of other shit. And so, but that album, I was like, dude, I can't jam this shit. This shit is just like whack. I was like, no, let me just fucking listen to it. And so, because I can jam about 4 or 5 songs. Everything else, I can't really do it. But he's a big Kurt Cobain fan.
Yeah.
So that's why he did that that rock album, that grunge.
And wearing the dresses and shit.
Yeah,
and
the dresses and
album
shit. It was supposed to be his take on like a alternative grunge album, I guess. And the guy likes fucking rock music. You know what can I say? So,
but like it seems like rock music is like Machine Gun Kelly does rock music. Lil Wayne did it back in the day, rock album.
Yeah,
Chibi Red did a rock album. Travis Barker's had a lot of influence.
Yeah, big time. Everybody has some guitar. All these new artists or like these mainstream little new have some form of guitar in their fucking.
But I feel like they're our age, and what do we grow up on? You know, we were little whenever grunge music came out, and we were jamming. Smells Like a Teen Spirit. We were jamming, Panic at the Disco. We're jamming grunge music, alternative rock.
No, for sure.
So, and everybody coming out now is our age, if not a little bit younger. So
so they're coming off of
Blink
the actual
Blink 182.
That's what I'm saying. So they grew up on the same alternative music we grew up on. It's like, if somebody's music taught, they want to emulate that.
Yeah, they're coming off of the rap sound, adding rap and rock together, and now you're getting this.
That's what I feel like Lil Peep did. Like he combined alternative rock and rap music. It's like alternative rock sound with a little bit of 808 drum beats and bass.
Shit. Speaking of 808s, I'm a big Kanye fan too, bro. I'm a huge Kanye fan.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and then Kanye is super experimental. He came out on the X album had a couple of rock sounds. School Shooter, he came out with an X. It's kind of like a rock sound.
That one he had on 1 Minute. You've heard 1 Minute?
Yeah.
I like that one.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, Lil Peep kind of helped push that alternative rock rap, emo rap sound. So I feel like everybody coming up now is kind of on our age group, which came up on Smells Like a Teen Spirit, Blink 182. So like, they're all inspired by the rock sound that our parents would play. So
this was all kind of just winging it,
That's what I'm saying. So
no plan, just fucking
no topics.
Just fucking go. You know what I'm saying?
But
Granted, you can have a topic. But
whenever we do hit the whole deal, I do not want to do it as long as like Joe Rogan or anything like that.
So you don't want to do 2 hours?
Fuck no.
What do you?
Maybe a good 30 to 45 minutes. Because honestly, have you ever sit through a Joe Rogan podcast and watched it the full fucking thing?
I'll be 100% honest. I give him about 30-45 minutes, honestly.
30 to 45 minutes is what I get.
35 to 40 minute drive to work, and I'll listen to it the whole drive. On the way home, I'll listen to it. So I get through a whole 2 hour, and I like it. I'm like, this is raw.
But is that the audio or is that
That's the video on YouTube.
Video.
I don't have Spotify, so it's on YouTube, whatever he posts.
Yeah.
So I like some of the shit that he talks about. I mean, I fuck with that.
And this reason, like I was saying, people like it live and raw because they want to, hear what's going on between y'all. They want to hear your actual live thoughts. If you go through and edit it, you can edit it to where like people only hear what you want them to hear.
Yeah.
That's the thing with media nowadays. People edit it with they only hear what you want them to hear.
It's authentic when you just fucking let it go.
That's what I'm saying. When you're just like, okay, he said this and then he said this and then
yeah.
This is what he thinks. He can't hide it. This is what live.
And even if we do a straight hour hour of just submit the hour. You know what I'm saying? Just the whole thing. Don't fucking edit it anyway.
And that's what I'm saying. If we do a stream about an hour, people who are streaming in. Well, watch that hour. They have, they're playing in the background or, they're like, hey, let's listen to for an hour,
Yeah.
And then if you post on YouTube, say, the edited version, that's okay. If you go to YouTube, be like, hey, we talk about this for about 10, 15 minutes. Yeah. And you don't have to post an hour on YouTube, but for stream purposes, I feel like the whole version of a stream is so it's live. People like live football, basketball, live sports.
Yeah, for sure.
They watch it for a reason because it's happening right now and it's instant. And, nothing you can say is filtered. You can't control what they hear from your mouth.
Yeah.
Tell you, bro, my older brother, man, like, he put me through so much as a kid, so much traumatizing shit, but he did put me on some good music. He put me on Kid Cudi. He put me on all the grunge music. He put me on that early Drake. He was responsible for so much traumatizing shit in my lifetime, but he put me on some good shit.
Same. My brother put me on. He didn't really put me on rap. He put me on rock, but same idea. I get what you're saying. He showed me a lot of the music I listen to today.
Panic at Disco. That grunge style. What is it called? System of a Down. Mm-hmm. He put me on so much good alternative rock that I still listen to now. So, and he put me on Kid Cudi. Cause that's my older brother. He was 3.5 years older than me. So he was, that was his music.
I've actually got my siblings on Cudi now.
My younger brother, I put him on Cudi.
Alright guys, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more. Dirty Mike and the boys out.